throughout the entire year is such a great potential for eliciting training, continuous training of all the players at that level.
Before I allow you to go, because a lot of people are asking questions on Twitter, they want to find out if your training school is still going on, because I know that you have a training school, but I know that you are also very busy. You are in and out of Nigeria. So what is the state of your training school in Nigeria?
No,
and how can anybody, your academy, yes?
Yeah, the academy it's on.
How can we be a part of it?
We are based at the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club. We also
Lagos
have
Lawn Tennis Club at Onikon.
And
okay.
we have a branch at the Golden Tulip Hotel in Festac.
Okay.
So parents, what we advise, the junior tournaments have sparked all this interest that we have. What we advise is that from 4 years of age, you can bring your children to the academy, to 4 years, or to any facility that is close to where you live. Don't be too ambitious. If you live in Isheri or if you live in Ikeja, you don't want to come to Lagos Lawn Tennis Club. We have an after-school program Tuesdays, Thursdays, and weekend programs on Saturdays. You don't want to come because of traffic and all that. The children have to go to school. You want to try, if you live in Festac, you want to try Golden Tulip, or you want to try Country Club in Ikeja or something. They have a good program in Roe Park. They have at the National Stadium, the Nigerian Tennis Federation. There are so many coaches out there who can give your children a head start. And then once you are able to do that, if the traffic is good and you want the feel of the academy, we'll be glad to welcome you to the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club from 11 o'clock.
From 11 o'clock on Saturdays?
On Saturdays, yes.
Okay, all right. So I think that answers a lot of questions for those who are interested in finding out how you can meet up with Gordon Kienka and be a part of his tennis academy. We must thank you so much for coming on our show. This is not the last time. We'll bring you back again. Maybe close to the beginning of the tournament, we'll bring you back again so that we can find out how it's going.
Well,
and then, of course, we would like to be a part of the tennis league,
yes,
or the team.
It's a great project.
The team event when it starts.
Project. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
We appreciate that. Thank
All right.
you.
Okay, let's take a break for about 60 seconds. When we return, Femi Adefeso will be in. We'll manage our time. He has a lot to talk to us about, but we'll take it all the same on Sports Tonight. All right, that's Godwin Kienka on the show. For those of you asking questions, I'm sure he has answered, more than answered some of those questions that you have thrown to us on the show. Time for us to wrap up the show. Femi Adefeso, a legend of the game, is also with us on Sports Tonight. Femi, well, our time is really gone, but I'm sure you have a lot to talk to us about. Let's start with the Tigers. What's the story? Preparing for Afro basketball, Mali, wherever. What's going on with the Tigers?
They're ready. The camp is ready. All the players are upbeat, but the hosts, which is supposed to be Burkina Faso to host the first leg, are delaying due to some issues. They've reported that to FIBA Africa in the delay, and of course by tomorrow.
Do we close camp or do we continue with the campaign?
Because it's going to take place anytime soon. Most likely, it might take place this weekend because there's going to be a meeting tomorrow. Between both the Nigerian Basketball Federation and that of the Burkina Faso and FIBA Africa to sort out, the particular date. We are still in the window because the qualifiers, won't. The window for the qualifiers won't end until the end of February.
Okay.
So we are still within, the time frame, to do that. So we're just hoping that the Burkinabes come up on time
with the
date, so that they can play, because they are still going to come back to Nigeria to play the return leg, and we are ready to host the return leg, but we must go there first. So they tell us the day we play them, and of course we come back, and the players are ready. They said even if they tell them to go tonight, that they're ready, because I spoke with a couple of the players, and they are fired up. Really fired up.
Okay, let's move away from national team now and talk about club basketball. First Bank in close campaign already in Akure.
Yes, they'll be leaving on Saturday. Close campaign will start on Sunday, and I like the way First Bank always
by storm.
Exactly. They meant business when the coach said it last year that they were going back to take their crown, and yes, they did. And now they are starting again on the right foot, and they're also claiming that they are going to retain that title, and not only do that, but go, to the continent and make sure that they get, that elusive trophy. They've won it twice, so they want to get it one more time. So going to Akure, is not new for them. They did that last season, and I think they want to continue the tradition.
You think they're good enough to retain this title?
Yes, absolutely. With some of the additions they've added, they've lost a couple of players to the continent. Most of their big players, have been signed up. Sarah Goke went to Angola.
Angolan
Two
clubs.
players, one is in Libya, the other is in Egypt.
What basketball is going on in Libya? That country is in turmoil at the moment.
The
money is good.
The money is good, so
no.
you go and play. And these girls are tall. If you look at the first bank girls that actually played last year, they're pretty tall. And of course, that's what the North Africans like. They like the girls who are tall and can also for the balls and rebounds. So a couple of them have left, but they've picked, the best players in the league. We said a couple of weeks back, Atosu Ope, a Nigerian point guard, has joined them. Also, 4-time MVP of the league, Nkechi Akashile, has also jumped to First Bank. So they have, a formidable squad this season. But Dolphins, they look pretty good too. Perhaps they can be the one to give them a scare.
All right, let's talk grassroots now very quickly. Femi, Youth Alive, still going strong.
Absolutely, fantastic.
How is Kabiesi?
Yeah,
Kabiesi
is really Roe Park.
Really Roe Park.
Really
But these are the fixtures from the Roe Park venue. Raptors girls against Dell girls. Deep Bound against Ilikoju girls. Mobolaji versus Hope for girls. These are the fixtures from Police College. We have NAF against Ifako girls. Warlords against Diamond. And these are the fixtures from Police College. And Ilikoju, we have Warriors against Sonedos for the boys. Freedom Reign against Top Brevet,
yes.
As well. These are the fixtures from
the Warriors Academy.
Warriors Academy, yes. This is the Warriors, not the
yes.
Dan Warriors, the main team. This is the Academy team.
Yes.
And
So
they are always
these are
active.
under 19 and under 15 category, both for boys
and girls.
And there's always a cutting razor. You see under 12 boys.
Small boys.
Yes, I took some pictures last week. But probably will not be because of time. We won't be able to show those pictures. You need to have seen the energy and the passion in which these boys are. And they had a special guest, last week, and the director of sports of Lagos, Kwekutando, was in hand, to talk to these boys one-on-one and to chat to them. And they were
we'll show those pictures next week of those little boys playing. That's the promise. We'll show you those pictures next week because we have to wrap up the show now and say a very big thank you to you, of course, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with the last edition of Sports Tonight for the week. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye-bye.